can't feel my toes.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Hi.
Hey. So, yeah, welcome, Sammy J, up close and personal. Can we do that?
Oh my god.
Oh man, Sam's a little nervous. It's okay.
It's all right.
But yeah, we're gonna kind of get right to it. We are Sammy J, and this is Sammy Joe, myself, Julia, and we got some cool things in store for this live stream, and I'm getting nervous too. Nice.
It's okay. It's because we're so excited to have you guys with us, and we got some people here too that kind of like, family and friends, big deal. And also too, it's my birthday, and Julia's survived me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's Sam's birthday today.
little nervous.
So
We
if
got
you're
some-
commenting, please, all the happy birthday comments.
I'm
all of
turning
them.
18, guys. Thanks.
plus 12. So I believe this is going to be very interactive, and so if you guys have questions, we're going to be talking a lot. Feel free to ask things. We'll find a way to get it to us from you guys, and we'll answer questions and all that stuff. So we are Sammy J, and our first song.
I did that already.
Just make sure when you talk.
Yes. This is how a microphone works. First song is the first song we ever wrote.
Correct.
Yes, it's called Silly Love Song. So we're going to do our own little acoustic version of it. I'm really excited, and I am so happy all of you guys are here. So
Yeah. So we picked our set list kind of to tell the story of like Sammy J. So you're gonna kind of learn a lot about us right now. And again, like Sam said, this is the first song we've ever written together, and we've known each other 2 weeks already at this point.
yeah.
Like we just met each other and we just went right into songwriting, and it was pretty awesome. So this song is also obviously an original, but it's also on our album that is
Yes.
streaming everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, anywhere you could stream music. You could get our album, Melodies in my head, in our heads,
And in our heads, yes.
in my head, Melodies in my head. So yeah, enjoy.
Also, too, what I'm really going to love about this, and so happy that you guys are all, with us right now, is kind of like telling our story. Kind of like not only how we met, but how we wrote our first album, which is really cool. Aw, thank you so much. I was just joking. I honestly forgot today was honestly, I did. I was like, gotta get tea, gotta get makeup on. Pandemic. Forget how to be a girl, but makeup on. But let's start. You ready? You used to write me. We used to write silly love songs. Singing, we would play for keys, but that was so long. I never knew that my heart would break in two. Thought you were the one for me. I guess that's the sign you led me on, saying that she was gone, acting like I was wrong. Our future was still dawn, telling me that you're single, looking at me like you can mingle, but it blew up in my face when you said you needed space. How silly was I writing love songs about a fool? You used to tell me to tell me we would go out. Wherever you want to, just as long as I was around. Singing good morning to me as my heart skipped the beat, saying skoo-da-do-dee-da-do-day, skoo-da-da-tweet, skoo-da-da-tweet, skoo-da-da-tweet. My heart skoo-da-da, skoo-da-da-do-do-beat, skoo-da-da-do-do-beat. Oh, you led me on, saying that she was gone, acting like I was wrong. Our future was still dawn, telling me that you're single, looking at me like you can mingle, but it blew up in my face when you said you needed space. How silly was I, writing love songs about a fool like you. I was a fool. I was a fool about you. I was a fool. I was a fool writing love songs about you. Whee! Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I feel like I'm being serenaded when you play. I love it. With the couch, it's awesome.
It's very lounge-ish. You're gonna hear this a lot, and I'm really sorry, but that's just gonna happen. But yeah, that was really cool. That was
That
pretty
was,
awesome.
yeah.
So
You want to be in a band? You want to join? You want to be in a band with me?
she just asked me if if I wanted to be a part of her band. I feel honored.
I feel honored.
Yeah. So one, if there are any questions being posted, anything, there's an audience member raising her hand. Is there so question? Is there a meaning to the Sammy J name? Is there a deep meaning to the Sammy J name? No.
We're just like, this sound good? That sounds good. Okay, great. We're gonna roll with it.
So Sammy J, pretty much Sammy and myself, Julia, and we shortened my name to J, and it's kind of a little duo that we got going. So Sammy J.
But I think, also too, what we've learned that the more that we were starting to write music with each other before we even got signed, kind of evolving into our own little classy misfits. So at the time, no, but throughout our journey together as friends and creating this family with, especially with J&R Entertainment, we kind of looked at ourselves and knew what Sammy J and Classy Misfits mean, and it became more than just doing music. It became a movement almost. And if anyone out there could, relate, there's sometimes, especially now, where you might feel alone and confused, and you need to get your story out, but it's so hard to tell anyone or for anyone to understand, and that's kind of like what we represent and what Class V Misfits represent. So I guess it kind of does mean
Yeah, I think it
something.
grew into something
It did.
cooler. Initially, we
It
were like,
did.
oh, let's put our
Let's
names
do it,
together.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's your name?
What's your name?
Hey, what's your name?
All right. Okay, cool.
Anything else? Any questions? Another question. Look at that. So, question: how did you get started doing music together? So, what had happened was
I interrupted Julia's lesson like a jerk.
So I was teaching at a studio at the time, and Sam. Okay, so let's go way back.
Yeah.
One really big shout out to the table open mic because one,
we
it's
love you,
starting
Donnie.
again this week, and my brother Donnie, he hosts it, and it's been such a great thing for the community to kind of express and just be free and just be artists and musicians and poets and comedians. Like, it's just a wonderful group of people.
Big classy misfits.
Yeah, seriously. So that was it's actually very ironic because it's starting up again tomorrow for the first time in months. So back 3 years ago when it first began, it was like a debut open mic, and my brother was like, okay, you have a lot of students, you have a lot of musician friends, gather them all up and, throw them out there. So I was doing this song that I wrote that was, no, I rewrote the song. It was an Ariana Grande song, and Into You, and I kind of wrote a ballad, very, the song's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, like it's just like you want to move a little bit to it, but I made it like this slow ballad, and I couldn't have any of my very young students sing that song for obvious reasons. So I was like, "Hey Sam, sing this song for me. It's really pretty."
Old employee to sing.
One of the older employees, Sammy Joe.
So I was recently hired at the studio, and I was only working desk. Julian never knew that I sang or anything. I didn't even know that you played instruments. We kind of were just going back and forth on what people were telling us about ourselves without actually meeting. And I remember when you came in that day. Hi, thanks. I remember when you came in that day, and you were describing about the song, and there was a bunch of singers in the room, even though they were just working desk like me. And she was like, "Hey, I need someone to sing on this. It's my brother. He's doing open mic for the first time. It's going to be really cool." And I just went, "I'll do it." And after that, Julia asked me, she was like, "When's your break, your lunch break?" I was like, "Oh, in a couple, like 30 minutes or whatever." So we just went into a dressing room kind of part in where we were working at, and I remember exactly the first time I sang and heard you play. We both went, "Oh my freaking god!"
Good job.
Thanks.
So yeah, no, I remember the moment. Like, I had a feeling Sam could sing, but she didn't warn me that she was so good. So I remember playing, and she started singing, and maybe like a few words in, I stopped. I was like, "Dude, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me this. You didn't tell me you were so good."
Well, you didn't
I just
tell
couldn't.
me you play. I'm sorry, you didn't tell me, because I have to get this out. You didn't tell me how amazing you play all instruments, and then when you played piano too. When we started getting to know each other even more, I was kind of like, "Oh yeah, we're definitely going write an album. Let's do it. Let's do it."
Yeah. So pretty much in 2 months we wrote our entire album, and our next song is actually original. I forget which order. I'm gonna say maybe like fourth song that we wrote.
Yes.
Headed for Disaster. I think we wrote this fourth. But the reason why it's like first two, because it's actually the first two singles that we recorded and released. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, what else do you want to say about this song? Headed for Disaster.
Headed for Disaster. Also, too, as you all are tuning in with us right now on our main channel, SAMIJAY Music. You can also subscribe to our at SAMIJAY Music on Instagram as well as Facebook. And also, too, if you really like our two songs that we're doing for you tonight, and of course there's going to be many more other originals that we're going to do. Headed for Disaster was our first music video. You can also, too, check it out on our channel on SAMIJAY Music. And yeah, we're going to do a like lounge jazz.
Yeah.
Headed for Disaster.
All right.
Julia wrote this song. It's amazing. I can't wait to
Thanks.
do it.
All right, cool.
I know how to hold the microphone. I'm sorry. I get nervous because I'm just so excited. So excited to see all you guys too. So, love you guys. And mwah, mwah, mwah. Love Class Misfits. Now we gotta get angry. Turn off the warning lights. Lose all control. Our love was caution signs. We chose to ignore. Some said we were headed for disaster. Some said we were near our demise. Some said we were headed for disaster. I know we have already arrived. Our friends are taking sides. Families don't speak. Look out for the ripple tides coming for all your feet. Know your feet. Some said we were headed for disaster. Some said we were near our demise. Some said we were headed for disaster. I know we have already arrived. Never knew it would be like this. Two worlds torn apart. Never thought I would be like this. My world on a line, on a line, on a line. Some said we were headed for disaster. Some said we were near our demise. Some said we were headed for disaster. I know we have. That's like one of my favorite songs you've wrote. Like,
Word.
yes.
We got a few comments online.
Ooh, yay!
Catching a few of them. So Forrest says fantastic.
Nice. Hi, Forrest. Uncle Forrest.
Hi, Forrest.
Who's that? Shinari?
Kamari?
Yep, says yes.
Tanisha. Hi, Tanisha.
Say you guys should just sing her favorite song.
Hi, Tanisha.
We love you, Tanisha.
Well, Allison says simply beautiful.
Wonderful.
And Gail says happy birthday.
Yay.
Aww. Thank you. We love you guys so much. If it wasn't for you guys in our lives, like this, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here. So thank you.
All right, next song. You ready?
Yeah. this I think was like our first cover we ever covered
Yeah.
together, besides the Ariana Grande.
Yeah, so I think very specifically remember learning this song because it was my first like what I felt was a real Amy Winehouse song.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows anything about Sammy J, Amy Winehouse is such a huge influence and just inspiration and just being who you are and not really caring about anything. But yeah, no, this is one of the first covers we did of Amy Winehouse, and it was just I remember like being in Sam's room rehearsing this, you know, like really, really, really awesome. So it is called "Know You Now" by Amy Winehouse. Are you guys clapping or something? I don't hear anything.
I hear
Oh,
it from
there. Look at
afar.
that. Oh,
I hear it
nice.
from afar and over here.
The 3 people in this room. All right.
Let's do it. You're just a little boy underneath that hat. You need your nerve to hide your ego. Don't come with that. You think everything is handed to you free. Oh no, no, that's not easy. No, I got to know you now. We may never meet again. I got to know you now and then. My girl says I'm too sensitive. What's wrong with you? But I'm not listening to her. No, no. Yes, my perspective is when I dance with you, you wish your head back the way you were afterward. I got to know you now. We may never meet again. I got to know you now and then. I got to know you now. We may never meet again. I got to know you now and then. I got to know you, Julia, now. We wrote melodies in my head. Oh, I got to know you now.
What? Nice.
It's like 5, 4, 3, and pose.
Yeah, more shout outs on mine, guys.
Nice.
Ariel says, me and Emily are watching you guys right now.
Amelia,
Yay!
Ariel. Miss you guys.
Amanda says, yes, ladies.
Nice.
Love you.
And I think that's Jeannie says, love you, girls.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeannie.
we love
Hi,
you
Jeannie.
too.
And so just coming off doing the cover, then just a quick question.
Yes.
I want you both to answer it in your own way. As far as where do you personally, each one of you, where do you feel you draw your inspiration when it comes to like how you create? What's your source of inspiration, or if any,
So, question from the audience: what is your source, and for both of us as individuals, what is your source of inspiration as we create? So, what is your source of inspiration?
You know,
create.
when and thank you, Rob. Also to Rob is our manager. We keep on forgetting how to do that. So, anyway, Rob, thank you. So, also to Rob, our manager, part of J&R Entertainment family. So, we love you so much. Thank you so much for asking us that question. Honestly, when I first started out as a songwriter, I always took it from, and this is before, of course, forming Sammy J. It always came from a really dark place that it was hard to get out of. And the only way it was just to write it out. But once you start coming out of that place and you start collaborating with artists and meeting people, and then you learn that that dark place is something to grow from. So honestly, it's heartbreak, it's pain, but it's also happiness and finding love through others and ourselves. And that's pretty much, it's kind of like this first album that we did was us growing up, you know?
Yeah.
And then we finally found our sound, and it's cool to kind of go back and see and envision like the memories that we had, the time that we recorded all the songs. So for me, it's both, it's heartbreak, it's pain, but then again, it's growth and it's love.
No. Good answer.
Thank
Good
you.
answer. Now we're on Family Feud. Good answer.
And I know
Good
how
answer.
to use the microphone. Yes,
So,
Julia.
That was a really nice answer.
Thanks, but you're
Man,
doing great too.
How am I gonna top that? Oh my god.
Yes, you are. You know how
No.
to hold the microphone.
Yeah, it just it is what it is, you know.
No.
No, I'm joking. In all seriousness, like for me, like inspiration.
Yes.
It like my backstory more so is that when I was young, most people don't know this about me, but I was diagnosed selectively mute. So at one point in my life, I didn't know like how to use my voice.
Yes.
I didn't know that at all. You know, I didn't speak to anybody. And so there was one bus driver actually when I was in preschool, Mr. Bill. He was this very stereotypical Irishman, older gentleman, had white hair, green eyes, and he even played the bagpipes, like just to the T Irish, and marched in the parades and all that stuff, and really cool gentleman. And he would get me singing on the bus. So he would always, like, he encouraged music from when I was like 4 or 5 years old, going to school, like, for therapy to talk. You know what I mean? Like, music was always there for me. So from that place of, like, understanding my voice and understanding how to create, it was just a means of expression. It was always a means of expression for me. And so I also, you know, pain and heartbreak and all of that stuff, just loneliness and or confusion and misunderstood, like, you know, one thing that's cool about music is that it, like, there's no lying in music, you know, there's no you're kind of raw in who you are, and you're very exposed and displayed, and that vulnerability is something I really thrive off of, because I wouldn't want to create anything that isn't real to me, you know, that isn't meaningful and comes from a place of like vulnerability and honesty. You know, I think that's important for the both of us, and I think that's why I even drew the sand, just how honest and vulnerable someone was allowed to be performing, whether we were performing and rehearsing in a bedroom or here now on a live stream or at our release party for 150. You know what I mean? It just didn't matter. There was always a sense of vulnerability, and that you can't it's really hard to teach that. You know, it's really hard to teach that. So yeah, so that's I hope that answers your question. Random member in the audience. Yolette. Oh man, I just got so excited. I love her.
I love that. I love that, what you just said. It's about being relatable.
No.
We all love to be relatable. And like what you're saying, I remember when I first met you and you told me that, it's so awesome to see you now in a place where at first you felt like you didn't even know how to form words, and now you're forming words with everything that you do in music. And that's really, that's not easy to do. It's not easy to do.
No.
So
that's that.
Go for your dreams, kids.
Yay. Questions, anything? Can we move on? Yeah, we can move on. Awesome.
Okay.
Let's do it. That was a good question.
Good answer.
Good answer. All right, next song. We have an original, and I think there's the second or third song I think we wrote together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It's called Deadly Attraction, and the album version is so freaking awesome. Like all the instrumentation to it, everything is it's just really, really, really cool. Believe it or not, I'm actually Spanish, my blood, and it kind of I know I don't look Spanish, but I am. Just so everyone knows, make it a statement. I'm just kidding, no. But so the album version of this song, it's just kind of like channels my inner like my blood, you know. It's just very Spanish. It makes you want to move, but it's one of those songs that you're moving, you want to dance. It's really like catchy, and then you listen to the words and you're like, holy crap. This song is really dark. Like, wow, this is a really messed up song.
We were like, we cannot, whenever we promote the song, we cannot say what it's about. We will get sued.
No.
So we'll just leave it. We'll leave it at that.
Inspired by true events? I don't know.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know, maybe or maybe not. You know, who's to say? But so this next song is called Deadly Attraction, and it's another song on our album that you can stream everywhere. Go to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, wherever you want to listen to your music. Listen to us. Thanks.
It's a great Thanksgiving song.
It's a great. Yeah, share it around the table. Actually,
yeah,
it's pretty
great.
cool.
It's great.
All right. Cool. Let's go. Ready? Panic. No.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Her eyes are as big as the moon. Wherever she walks, she fills up the room. Her devilish smile makes the boys insane. Nasty tongue, by the way she talks, nasty tongue always knows what to say. She has her script in place, the lights are shining bright as the stage, the face of beauty, fortune, and fame. Behind the deadly attraction, she hooks you in her satisfaction. Hypnotized by the way she walks, oh yes, boy. But did you know underneath the mask is a girl in pain? There is a guy that she works with. He grinds his teeth as she flirts with him. She knows he has a girl waiting for him at home. He laughs like a child, taking amber is made out of stone. Playing Russian roulette, loaded gun, pull the trigger, fire, hit and run, poison by love this mess. Behind the deadly attraction, he dances with her satisfaction. Twist and turn and a boy plays with him like a toy. Underneath the mask is a guy in pain. She said, come and sway a little bit longer. It's okay, I won't tell your mother. Each night she persuades another with her deadly attraction.
3 people in the room like it.
Yes.
And one of the 3 have a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Aw, you beautiful too.
So, question for the both of us. What do you want people to take away from your music? You want to go first?
Yeah. I'm just thinking. Honestly, that it's okay to be yourself. With everything that we've done for the past 3 years, the one thing that always sticks out to me with Sammy J, it's okay to be yourself. Because once you do that, everything else just opens up. And it's the best feeling in the world. And we might not always feel that way. And that's okay. I know I don't a lot of the times. But whenever we perform, whenever we write songs, I'm like, yeah, I kind of love myself. I kind of like where I'm at. So being okay with yourself.
Cool. Good answer.
Thanks. It took me a minute. I had like a brain fart. I was like, trying to remember the lyrics.
It's good. So same question goes to me. I think what I want people to take away. I just felt like a pageant question.
I know, right?
It's like, well, you know. Anyway,
Doing like a magic trick in front of you. The lyrics will reappear from Deadly Attraction.
Oh gosh. Okay. So, yeah, I think one encouragement, because when you listen to our music and you listen to the stories and you listen to even just the pain, like there's some like really painful songs on the album, and we write about our stories. This is real stuff, things we've lived through, and I think just to be encouraged that like it's literally gonna be okay, like it's literally gonna be okay. The things that we wrote about on the album, with the fullness of those stories could have taken us out, either songs, any song, and they really, kind of hit certain like wounds, like real stuff. But what I would love for everyone to kind of be is just encouraged that one, it's always going to be okay. It might not look it, but it is going to be okay. And two, be encouraged in the sense of like, hey, if we could do it, so can you.
Oh yeah.
If we could do it, so can you. If we could get through stuff, so can you. If we can express and not bottle things in, so can you. Because I was probably the worst professional at that, actually.
So was me. I couldn't even get the word out. Everything is so bottled.
But yeah, I think that just it's gonna be okay, So that's my question, my answer.
That's a really good answer.
And more responses for the amazing artist that I know personally is watching you guys right now. My man Todd Banks. Big shout out Todd Banks.
Todd Banks.
Hi Todd, what's up?
He's really digging you guys' sound right now.
Oh, nice.
Aw, thank you.
Sweet.
And my mom and dad are watching.
Oh, Cookie.
They say thank you for sharing your hearts.
Aw.
We love
Our
you.
manager's parents are watching, so shout out to
Best people
the
ever.
sweetest human beings on planet Earth. But yeah, so I don't know where I'm going. I have no clue where I'm
Also,
going with that.
too, just real quick, what you mentioned in the beginning, if it wasn't for also the table,
Yeah.
we would not be here. We would have never met Robs. We would have never. Yeah, we would never been. Yes, we were writing one thing after another when we were doing this. We didn't even know we were gonna make an album when we were writing it. We wrote 14 songs in 2 months. We were just writing it out just to get our feelings out, just to feel better. And we were like, okay, let's go to the hop. Every Sunday, let's try this song out. Let's do this song. Okay, then let's change it. Let's fix it. Let's see what we could do. And then we actually did more originals than we did with covers. And that's what I love looking back at this type of live stream that we're doing right now.
Yeah, word.
So
Pretty cool. Yeah. Table. Open mic.
I'm sorry,
Oh, I'm
because you're
so
playing. No, because you're playing. No, it's
Oh,
not.
did I? I'm
No,
so
no, no,
sorry.
no, no. It's okay. It's okay. I was like, ooh, don't. She's trying to remember the chords. Didn't want to.
Wow, just right under the bus. Trying to remember chords, everyone.
No, she knows these. These are beautiful chords.
All right, so next song is
The chair.
The Chair. So this
As
song
we sit
on the couch.
Hi.
So this song is very very near and dear to me. It's
Yes.
just it's a story of mine, and wrote the song, and yeah, it just I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I just want the song to say it. You know, it's one of those songs where you really listen to this performance, play it from whatever streaming service, and really listen to that song. It always takes me to a place. There's a place I go to with this song, and it's sweet. So yeah,
It's my
sweet,
favorite
sure.
song. One of my favorite songs on the album. Just saying.
All right. Dunk. Serious.
Saurus. Summer rain just goes away when you're sitting next to me. Crashing waves learn to behave as our eyes meet face to face. I had chills up and down my spine, wrapped into your arms. I was home. I had chills up and down my spine, wrapped into your arms. I was home. Cold wind breeze takes us out to sea, drifting upon the tides, lost in time as our lips collide. How I miss those summer nights. How I remember sitting in the chair with you. But alone I sit, alone I wonder where you disappeared to. I had chills up and down my spine, wrapped into your arms. I was home. I had chills up and down my spine, wrapped into your arms. I was home. I had chills up and down my spine, wrapped into your arms. I was home. I had chills up and down my spine, wrapped into your arms. I was home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna change it up a bit. But we'll take more questions from you guys. Our beautiful audience. Yes, Emma. So the question asks is, are you guys working with other musicians when we perform? And yes, we are. We're working with a lot of musicians and a lot of people that we do work with. So we have our whole band that we love, and I hope that you guys are watching. So we have Tom, we have Steven Rosenberg, we have our wonderful Amanda on saxophone, and Neil on bass. And we absolutely love and adore those Misfits so much. And they kind of brought out like our originals like to a next level. It's crazy. And not only have we worked with them, we've worked with other artists as well. And each time it's always been something really cool to learn. So yes, we have.
Big shout out to the Classy Misfits.
To the class, yes, Classy
Big shout out
Misfits.
to Classy Misfits.
Yes.
Awesome. So, great question. Thanks, Ariel. Ariel had asked from YouTube how the process of recording the second album is going with everything going on in such a time as this. So, what's really cool is that this whole setup here that you guys have and that you guys see is actually in my studio.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool thing to actually say out loud and publicly because we're in a trailer. We're in a you guys can't see it, but we're in a 56 by 12-foot trailer, and we got it. I had gotten it 2 years ago, and when I got it, it was just a mess. It was an office trailer, but we gutted it, and big props to my father because he has been so.
Yes, Ralphie.
Yeah,
We love
big,
you,
big
Poppy.
props to my dad because he really.
Oh,
no,
sorry, that was like just so
emotions.
rude.
Nah, he really he did a lot, so I'm just grateful. But
Shout out to
in
the
this
Apontes.
that's my family. But in here, I was able during quarantine to record in my studio and to track for the second album. So we're about what 6 songs in.
Yes.
Yeah, we're 6 songs in, and it's going like pretty much. I'll just say, what?
We're having a ball.
Yeah.
But we have our little inside jokes that we're starring already, and it's only 6 songs in. So I honestly, this is I think the most fun I've ever had recording with anyone. And I really love just difference of transitioning to the second album and knowing what we know now, what we've grown from the first one. It's really, really exciting.
Yeah, if you like, if one first off, listen to our first album.
Yes.
First off, secondly, if you enjoy that if you enjoy any song, you need to then listen to the second album when it's done because I think we really own our sound and who we are. I don't think we're experimenting anymore. I think we're just this is who we are, and it's a really, really, really great album to come. So yeah, so that's how that's going. But we've been able to track here, and it's been really pleasant.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
she likes
feel like
it.
it's we're mature album. That's the way it should be. But yes, I'm sorry.
Shout out the anthem.
Oh, Delani.
Thank you, D.
Or
Love
the
you.
anthem, the anthem.
All right, so we're gonna hold off with the questions right now because we're doing something different that we usually don't do a lot of, and I hope that we do it more. So I'm gonna back away, and Julia is gonna take over for a little bit. So, bye.
All right, so the that was really, really, really subtle. Really subtle. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do a cover because I very rarely sing, and that was cool to just do a song. Um, this is I don't know what's going on back there, but it's scary. This is a song by Adele, actually, and it's a song that most people don't know that she wrote. Actually, I don't think she wrote it, but she sang it, and it was on a collective album called "Hiding My Heart." The song is called. So yeah, this is like the first time I'm kind of like sharing the stage with Sammy J as like Julia, and I'm not nervous, no, not at all, but it's okay. And here we go. I hope you like it. This is how the story went. I met someone by accident, blew me away, blew me away. It was in the darkest of my days when you took my sorrow, you took my pain, and buried them away, buried them away. I wish I could lay down beside you when the day is done and wake up to your face against the morning sun. But like everything I've ever known, you disappear one day, so I spend my whole life hiding my heart away. Dropped you off at the train station, put a kiss on top of your head, and watched you wave. I watched you wave. Then I went on home to my skyscrapers and neon lights and waiting papers that I call home. I call that home. I wish I could lay down beside you when the day is done and wake up to your face against the morning sun. But like everything I've ever known, you disappear one day, so I spend my whole life hiding my heart away. Oh, acapella version. Woke up feeling heavy-hearted. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Going back to where I started. The morning rain, the morning rain. Though I wish that you were here on the same old road that brought me here, it's calling me home, calling me home. I wish I could lay down beside you when the day is done and wake up to your face against the morning sun. But like everything I've ever known, you disappear one day, so I spend my whole life hiding my heart away. And I will spend my whole life hiding my heart away, away. Yeah. So that might never happen again.
Cameras wasn't on. I would like run up there and give you a hug.
Oh,
right now.
My manager, I don't know if anyone heard that, but my manager pretty much just said,
I'll do it for
oh yeah, this
There
is
you
what.
go. Thank you.
Cool. What do we got next?
Everyone put a thumbs up. Julie did a beautiful job on the right
Kamari
street.
says awesome. My aunt says very pretty voice.
Nice.
And Faith is giving you guys shout outs. I can't.
Yay, Faith.
What that emoji is right there. I can't.
I love you, Misty.
Faith.
Oh,
She
clap.
can't-
Say
That was
clap for Faith.
beautiful.
Thanks. All right, so I can't see.
It's okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, another cool fact about the chair. That's a song ago, but on the album, you'll actually hear a really awesome voice on the chair, and that is Katie Devine.
I love
She
you,
is a
Mr.
really awesome artist, and she's doing harmonies on the chair on the album. So check her music out. She just came out with an awesome song about child sex trafficking, and
Oh my gosh.
it's phenomenal. So yeah, check her out. She's pretty awesome.
And real quick again, can you just let everybody know where the name of the album and where they can find it?
So name of the album, Melodies in My Head. Where you could find it: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, the corner store. No, I'm just kidding.
And a lot of people get confused. They sometimes spell the Sammy J when they tell me that with two M's it's right. On the
So
back.
literally,
Look
this
at
is the
that.
spelling
S
of Sammy J.
MIJAY. All
Oh,
caps.
good job, good job.
Thank you.
So that's how you spell Sammy J. You could also follow us on all of our social media accounts. We have Instagram, which is Sammy J Music. We have Facebook, which is Sammy J Music. We have Twitter, which is Sammy J Music. We have YouTube. I mean, take a guess. Sammy J Music. So just follow us, and those numbers really count and they help a lot. So thank you guys for your support. All right, next song. Oh, this next song is actually the first time we will ever perform this song from the
Yes.
album.
Yes.
We've never performed this song ever, not even at the open mic. We have never performed
Done
this song
this.
live. So it's called Love Spite Me Not. It's a song Sam wrote, and a piano part, a ballad that I wrote. And yeah, so this is a cool treat because we genuinely have never, we haven't performed this ever. So I hope you guys enjoy. Any comments, concerns, complaints? No complaints.
No complaints. Just sit back and relax.
All right, cool.
Probably gonna cry with this one, but that's okay. Smiling through all my tears, getting high up the past. Words flow through the motions. I reach for them back. I've been here for a while now. These words are hard to say. Truth can be the pain. Beauty feels the same. At least I'm not running away. Love spite me not.
Played by emotion.
Reflection that wasn't real. Blinded by smoke.
My hands on the mirror.
Vision of mine that's real. I hate the addictive taste that still lingers on my tongue. 4 minutes lost in sin. Where do I begin? Wishing what what could have been. Smile through all my tears, getting high off the past. Words flow through the motions. I reach for them back. I know it's hard to say goodbye. Respect your decisions on how to live your life. Be there in the shadows of your heart. Time for me to find a love that won't spite me not. It's over.
Pose. That's awesome. Yeah, we have never done that. So if you're watching this, you were the first. You were the first.
Yay!
You guys are the chosen ones.
Say
I'm
yay
sorry.
in the chat if you liked it.
All right, I'm moving to guitar.
Yay. Give it up for Julia too. Singing harmony. Soloing, being amazing.
Like I think that's something that needs to be touched on as well. Like because a lot of people that are watching don't know. Like if you haven't heard the album, you're hearing like these amazing vocals from Samantha, but also all the instrumentation
Yes.
behind this.
And
Like,
vocals of Julia Solo.
yeah, but like drums, guitar,
Everything.
arranged and played out by Miss Aponte.
Yes.
So
Say shout out to this genius over here.
Yes.
Thank you. So I don't know how you're hearing that out there, but pretty much with our that was a really nice speech though, so I have to repeat that. I feel like a translator, you know. So what he had said was that what's cool on the album is that yes, Sam's singing all the vocals, and there's like a song I'm doing some backup stuff on, and but all the instrumentation on the album is actually done by me. So whenever you listen to a song, you hear piano, bass, guitar, drums, whatever. I mean, Deadly Attraction has like a whole bunch of percussion. I wrote everything on that, and I played it and recorded it. So you're hearing me, literally me and Sammy. That's
Right.
it. So I think that's pretty cool. And it was when we got signed and we were gonna record the album. I remember just being so stressed out because I never like put my creativity to the test, like to the max. Like, can I actually produce an album? Can I actually do that musically? And I think we did pretty good.
I think we did good. And the
think
one
we
thing
did
that I
good.
loved about this too is that the songwriting.
Yeah.
I wrote songs, you wrote songs, and we wrote songs together.
Yeah.
And it really just taught us how to just be our own artists as well as being with SAMIJAY. And it was so cool, even though it was stressful. Man, we had some times, and even now still too, but it's so cool to learn that way, picking each other up with that. And you can definitely hear it from our performances if you watch them, especially with live streams now. And when you do hear Melodies in My Head, you can download it anywhere online, and you'll see that. And every instrument, every vocal, every back, it's all us. And that's what I love so much. Yeah.
Yeah, and a huge shout out to Haas. He
Yes,
engineered.
Real Job Studio.
Real Job. If you're watching Haas, we love you, and he mixed mastered all of that. So you know, he's really a great guy.
We love you.
I love Haas.
I miss you.
Oh man. All right, so guitar.
Yes.
Nice.
Thanks.
Any questions out there?
Any questions? You can ask us questions.
or anybody online? Is there anything?
Even if you just want to say hi, you say hi.
Bangs wants to know what would you define your sound as?
What would you define your sound as?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
I know, I love it. Thank you.
Todd.
That's cool.
Can't wait to meet you, Todd. No, you got really deep. So, what do you define your sound as? How would you define our sound? Your sound. Us.
Beautifully imperfect in all the right places.
Wow,
There's
that was really good.
the-
That was like, yeah, that was like. Is this recording? Is this on?
Ew, I look like Miranda sings right now.
In all the right. Yeah. So Sam just said brilliance.
You know it.
Beautifully imperfect in all the right places.
You know
Todd, I
it.
hope that satisfies the depth of your question.
No, just kidding.
Todd says great.
Thanks.
Todd said great answer.
No, but it is. It
That-
is.
that- no,
There's
it's
a
very
lot of
true.
stuff on the album, and especially defying our sounds. Our sounds. What the heck?
Our sounds. Write that down. Well, it's live, so it's there
It's-
forever.
You know what? The
Copyright.
one thing, even just listening to the album back too, it's gritty. It's just it's bare. It's smooth, but it's beautiful, and it's loud, but it's soft, and it just hits everything of what a classy misfit sound could somewhat be like, or could, you know, lean up to whatever that, who that person is and what they're going through as a musician or not. But I see that with this band. We're beautifully imperfect in all the right places, and that's okay.
Wow.
That's okay.
Yeah, good answer. Because I got nothing to
Thanks.
add. Like, how do you add to that?
Yeah, you can.
Look, Jelani made a quote. The anthem.
The anthem. I love him.
I love that name.
So
Hi, Kamari.
Kamari was actually in our first video. He's
Yes.
the gentleman you see in the video, one of the characters, and Headed for Disaster. If you check that out on YouTube, that's Kamari. He's pretty awesome.
And he has an amazing voice, and he met Ariana Grande, and they were singing together. Oh my gosh.
Someone is a little jelly.
Yes, I am.
There's another question.
Yes.
I really look forward to not having to do a live stream to connect with people.
Yes.
I really, really, really look forward to that because, you know, so we're both music teachers. We teach music, and our job had went remote for some time because lockdown, quarantine, and so all of our students, we went virtually. We went remote and all virtual lessons. And one thing I noticed with a lot of my kids was that when we did start in-person lessons, a lot of people and my kids like really forgot to interact with human beings. Like, it was awkward, like being in person, and like actually engaging with like a human being, you know, and not like on a phone and, you know, distractions and all that stuff. So I really, really, really look forward to performing with a real audience and feeling a room, you know. Like, we're getting some comments every now and then, shout at us, and that's beautiful, but you,
It's not the same.
yeah, you and I watching both know there is nothing like just live chemistry when you're in that room, in that moment, and you could talk about that moment afterwards, but if you were there, you were there. You know, and I miss one being in the audience and then also just performing and being on stage. So yeah, I look forward to that so much.
You guys ready for a left field question?
Yes.
Left field question.
Get it.
So left field question from Ariel. What's your favorite thing to order at the hop?
Oh my gosh. I love you.
Left field question from Ariel. I love you so much,
Oh
Ariel.
my gosh.
And I think
Mwah.
Ariel knows my answer because him and Amelia have seen me like pretty much make love to this meal. So at the question was, what do you hey? It was the question was, what do you love to order at the Hop Shop? The Hop Shop is the place where we host the open mic, The Table, every Sunday. So the question was, what do you like to order at the Hop Shop after what? After performing? after a set. I'm gonna go first because I'm very passionate about
It's
this.
okay, go.
Um,
I'm thinking of my answer because I like everything.
so they're wings. I
Oh.
literally, yeah, no.
Yes.
It was first the Thai chili wings were
Oh, yes.
unbelievable. But now I'm like doing keto, so I can't have sweet things. So they're Old Bay wings. I've definitely been at the table with Ariel, who asked this question, and Amelia, and they've definitely watched me literally just go somewhere else while eating this big thing of wings. So yeah, that makes my soul happy so much. Oh yeah, you just shouted out your empanadas, Ariel.
Come on now. Do
You should
keto.
make them keto, Ariel. Just saying, I'll buy them. Yay.
Yeah, both of us are doing keto, so if you could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
We have a question from Donnie from Mr. T-shirt.
Okay.
My brother has a question. Donnie.
Oh wait, 1 second. Okay, so
Oh, wait,
my
she has to
favorite
answer.
meal is everything. As you can tell. But like the one thing, the one thing that I really like is ooh, I like their mac and cheese. Then like the burger, their
Mac and
burger.
cheese
Yeah.
burger.
Oh.
So
my
there's a mac and
goodness.
cheese burger at the Hop Shop that's just slamming. All of their burgers are incredible.
It's incredible. That's my favorite.
So cool.
I
Good
can't
answer.
done.
So was there a question? Ah, awesome.
Oh.
And it's something tomorrow there.
Right. So I actually had mentioned it earlier. That tomorrow is like almost like a weird debut again of the open mic since lockdown, and so tomorrow will be another startup of the open mic called The Table, and it's at the Hop Shop. The Hop Shop is on Staten Island and 372 Van Duzer, and you could please do yourself and follow Table Open Mic on Instagram. My brother hosts and he runs the page,
Donnie.
and Donnie, he's just awesome, and I adore him. So.
And his last question is, who's your favorite host at the Hop Shop?
So Donnie's question, the host of the Hop Shop, Table Open Mic, just asked, who's our favorite host at the Hop Shop?
It's gonna give me a second. I'm trying to think of because there were so many.
So many
Before.
hosts. So many.
I think my favorite has to be D Anthem. I'm just kidding. Donnie, we love you so much. And you just gotta come check it out. If you just wanna get out, you wanna sing or just hang out and eat all the wings and mac and cheese burgers and yeah, mac and cheese. I'm okay. Mac and cheese burgers. Come down. It's from 7 to 10. The open mic, the table. Donald Teach Out, will be hosting. He's hilarious. He's multi-talented, and he's got like the biggest heart ever, and gives like the best hugs.
And you know what else?
What?
He's very handsome.
He is. He's gorgeous. And also
And he's
too,
beautiful.
who's doing sound for the table is our girl Julia Solo. She'll be doing sound.
Yeah, fun fact, there will be sanitizer and things will be wiped
Everywhere.
down, and there will be covers for mics. So
Yes.
all COVID awareness and things now that will absolutely be in place. And so yeah, just come hang out with us. Come see us. We'll probably be there, do a song or two. I don't know.
Just be safe and fun and have a good time. And eat keto-based wings for us. But anyway.
So, is that it? Is that what we got? That is it. Okay, so, next song
Okay.
is a cover.
Yes. It's a childhood favorite. Any people that were born in the 1990s, like I have, Avril Lavigne. Yes.
Avril Lavigne.
And yeah, she rocks hard. I love her. She was my role model.
Yeah, she's awesome. And this song, I remember the first time Sam and I performed this song, we were actually at another restaurant called Funky Elephant. And place was packed.
Yes.
Completely packed. And we during our live sets, we would be with the band, full band, rocking, and then we would, in the middle of the set, actually just like tell the band members, have a seat, relax, and we would just do what we're doing now, literally, but for much more people. And it was really incredible. One thing I kind of I fangirl about Sam is how she could take an audience of 1 or 100 million and just demand attention with a song like this, a very soft song and vulnerable and honest, but really command the room with it. And that place, a restaurant, bar, everything was just at a really good silence, and it's pretty cool. So that was a really cool moment, this song, and that's why I kind of we put it in the set.
And yes, I paid her to say all of that. It was
Yeah,
great.
she's gonna send me
no, stop it.
money.
This is not money. The one thing that was like, we love Avril. We kind of geeked out when we were doing. We were like, oh, what was your favorite song? I'm with you. And then we were like, we have to do it. And then we did it, and it was a lot of fun. It went really well, and yeah, 2,000 kids. What?
Yay! So we're gonna do it. I'm With You by Avril Lavigne.
Yes. I'm standing on the bridge, I'm waiting in the dark. I thought that you'll be here by now. There's nothing but the rain, no footsteps on the ground, listening but there no sound. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't someone come take me home? It's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Don't know who you are, but I'm with you. Looking for a place, searching for a face. Is anybody here I know? 'Cause nothing's going right and everything's a mess, and no one likes to be alone. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't someone come take me home? It's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Don't know who you are, but I'm with you. Why is everything so confusing? Maybe I'm just out of my mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Don't know who you are, but don't know who you are, but I'm with you. therapy
really good.
session.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne takes you back, man.
Yeah, for real.
That
So,
first album, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no,
Child, middle school.
that was awesome. What else we got? Questions? What we got?
Okay.
Oh man, that was really good.
We're pretty good.
Yeah, we're not too bad. I don't know.
We should. We're gonna call it the Avrils. The Avrils. The
That might be
Avrils.
illegal, but it's fine.
The Avrilettes. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are really enjoying this, and also shout out to Troy Edwards at 3HP. He's been promoting our stuff, and
Thank you so much. We love you so
meet you
much.
one day.
Yes.
And you know, he seems pretty cool. But he's been helping us out. Who else do I need to shout out? I don't know, Jamal. Jamal is our other manager. He's in Virginia. Yeah, we're just having a great time, you know. And I hope you guys are also just relaxing, having a good time. And another thing, happy Thanksgiving next week.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving,
I hope
everybody.
you guys find something to be grateful for. You know, with a year like this, there's still things to be grateful for. And yeah, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And
for people wanting updates on SAMIJay,
Yes.
what is your social media handles so they can follow you guys?
so you can follow us Instagram, SAMIJay Music, spelling behind us, SAMJAY
Right.
Music. Facebook, SAMIJay Music. Twitter, SAMIJay Music. YouTube, you guys are already there. So click subscribe, and that's SAMIJay Music, of course. But yeah, so that's that. And honestly, your support and your follows, your likes, it as an artist, you know, trying to make some type of stamp in this world, it really, really, really helps us. Like the 5 seconds it takes for you to click like, to share something, it takes 5 seconds, but it really goes a long way. And numbers, unfortunately, numbers are everything, you know, in this music industry, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, it is number oriented and numbers based. You could be as talented as us, even more talented, or you could not have as much talent, but
Talent in other things.
talented in other ways besides music.
Not talent shaming at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
But you know, unfortunately, it's always a numbers game
Yes.
to get noticed, and so when you do support us, it means so much, you know. And so thank you for doing that. If you haven't already, please, after this live stream, go to our Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, Facebook, and follow us, and keep going.
And another thing people could do that would be a great thing, I guess, for you guys would be to not only watch this, but click share it with someone.
Absolutely,
Yeah, you know,
yes.
An awesome thing. I don't know what you could hear from our mini audience, but an awesome thing to do is after you watch this, literally click share. Just share it. You don't have to write anything. Just literally share it. It means a lot, and I'm very grateful for anyone who's ever shared this event, liked it, interested. Just share it. It goes so far, you know. So thank you guys for doing that, and I really thank you guys for tuning in. This is actually our last song. So if there are any questions, last minute questions, just. Ariel's on a roll, so Ariel, come on. Give us another question,
We love you, baby. We love you.
All right, we got a question over here. So, question, do you have any advice to upcoming artists? Oh, I got shocked.
It's okay, because you on fire. That was really bad. I'm sorry.
That was really bad. Don't.
You're right. I know, it's
Can't
like
feel my lips.
Yeah, it's like I've done this so many times. It's like a different experience. Like you don't know where you're at when that happens.
Yeah, that was
So what was
shocking.
the question again?
do you have any advice to upcoming artists? One, don't put your lips like directly on the mic. You're gonna get
Please
shocked.
don't.
Step one. I think I've been talking a lot. What do you think, Sam?
Oh, I like it. We both been, just chatting. This is how we chat. This is how we do things here. It's again, just be yourself. There's gonna be a lot of people out there that are gonna say things or try to find meanings in things that you put out, and sometimes it's gonna be beautiful things, and sometimes it's just not. And personally, for myself, I struggle with that too a lot, and it's okay. But at the end of the day, you just got to be who you are, and you got to believe, even if some people don't, put out your work, and just see where life just takes you with that, and never stop. That's the one thing. Never stop at all.
One last question before you guys go into your last song. If I could get just three artists from each of you that you personally think are amazing. Three from you and three from you that you think that you could listen to them all day.
So, last question: three artists that we can listen to all day long, from each of us that we think is out of this world. Go.
Okay. So, Amy Winehouse. Idolize that woman. Etta James, of course. Ooh, man, there's so many great artists. Okay, so it's Amy for her grit and her mesmerizing talent. Etta James for her confidence in being a woman and not being scared of that. And one artist that sticks up in my mind, and a lot of people might know this artist, a lot of people don't. Anita O'Day. I don't mention her a lot. She is my favorite jazz singer of all time. And yes, she might not be like Ella. She might not be like Billie Holiday, but just learning about her and her story, that is an underdog that showed what it really was like to kind of put your big girl pants on and go on stage and be like, okay, I'm going to show you what I could do. And that's pretty much like the other two artists I said. And she wasn't appreciated enough. And just, she was iconic. She had pain as the rest of them did, but they knew how to do it in such a beautiful way that inspired people like us to write what we write and do melodies in my head and continue on doing that. So those are the three.
Word.
What about you?
So my three, my
Definitely
number one.
not Tori Kelly. Definitely not Tori Kelly.
Definitely not Tori Kelly,
No.
aka absolutely Tori Kelly. No, I love. Tell Tori Kelly if you're watching this.
We love you.
Love
Oh my gosh.
That's weird. No, I appreciate Tori Kelly. I love her sound. I love her soul. She's just a beautiful person. On stage, off stage. I got to meet her last year at a show, one of her acoustic shows in last year I think, yeah. At one of her acoustic shows in Brooklyn, and I was like second row, and it was like the absolute time of my life. It was awesome. So Tori Kelly. Tori Kelly. She's top.
Yeah.
Second would be Lacey Sturm. She's the lead singer that used to be in Flyleaf, and she now has her own music out. And I just love her story, and she's just eerie, and Flyleaf is just awesome. But her own stuff outside of Flyleaf is just inspirational and just real. Like, she always manages to find a way to write about my life. She doesn't even know me, but she knows how to write about my life, and very relatable music for me. She's friggin' awesome. There's also it's not one artist, but I'm just going through my Spotify playlist, and I'm always playing elevation worship music. They're a church down in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina. And they have just really awesome they're a Christian worship band, and that genuinely gets me through my week. So they're really just uplifting and inspirational, and I love it. I love it. They have an acoustic album that yeah, I think it's acoustic sessions that it's just two vocalists and either just acoustic guitar or maybe some light piano, kind of like what we're doing tonight. But I love how the vocalists they do harmonies, but so unorthodox, not like cookie cutter harmonies. They really like swap places, like a male and female kind of duo type of thing, and they just break all the rules I've ever learned about harmony, and they break all of them, and I love that so much. My fourth one. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I love it. No,
Yeah,
we
no,
need
that's
more
good.
bands like that.
Yeah.
Like with the last one you're talking about. No chasing dollar bills and glitter on the dance floor and all that stuff. No, and look, it's okay if you like that too. I mean, I listen to songs like that too, but just sometimes, especially getting through your day, you just need something uplifting.
Right. And I guess
Yeah.
a change of perspective.
Yes.
It's always good to have an above perspective on things when you're here on the mundane. It's always good to get a bird's eye view of things. So, I love Elevation Worship. They're awesome, really really awesome. So that's that. Any questions? Anything else? All right. So our last song is a song by Alessia Cara, and it's a song called Here. And this song is just awesome. Like, it's just so, I love the way, yeah, I love the way we do this. And this, like, every song always takes me back to a moment. There's a moment at a craft house.
Yes.
We were performing at an awesome restaurant, Craft House, lovely human beings. We actually filmed our music video, You're So Mean,
You're so
there.
mean.
Love Trish.
Trish, you're amazing.
Yeah, no,
we
Trish
love
is
you.
awesome. So, but yeah, so I remember doing a show there, and we did this song, and it was just one of those. It's what I miss about being quarantined, locked down, no live music. It was such a the audience was so in tune with us, and we were so in tune with the audience. And I love those moments because, again, we're just talking about it, but those who are there know exactly what I'm talking about, and I miss experiencing those moments. So yeah,
It's too silent. It's just too silent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, even if you could hear like a pin drop when you hear people sing or perform, but still, like, you could feel everyone there, no matter where you want to take that. And I miss that the most. And thank God we got our little crew over here and we got you guys. But just to feel normal, and so this last song we dedicate to you guys, and we dedicate to JNR and people out there that just need to hang on just a little bit more, especially during these times, or any time, not just including 2020. And that's kind of like what Melodies in My Head is all about too. So also too, before we start, I'm sorry I don't stop talking. Julia mentioned You're So Mean, our other music video, which you can also check out on our SAMIJay music on our YouTube channel, and you could
place you're at
right now. So yes, and share,
Cool.
like, talk about, subscribe, and also too. I can remember when we did this song. And if you're watching, I changed the word.
I really hope so.
I hope you're watching. And anyone that's like, huh? I don't know. If you're watching, he'll know. So this is for you.
Oh, John.
I'm
All
terrible with pronunciation. That's all I can say. Okay.
All right, so with that said, this is Here by Alessia Cara. It is our last song. So if you have any questions during this song, please type them out. We'll try to answer your questions before we go. But again, thanks for hanging out with us. It's just really chill. And definitely I'm grateful for all you guys watching, commenting, interacting. It means a lot, So with that said, let's do it.
Let's do
Yeah. Okay.
seem uninterested. No, I'm not listening. No, I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here. But since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, I don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend. So go back and please enjoy your party. I'll be here somewhere in the corner, on the clouds of marijuana. I can hardly hear over this music I don't listen to, and I don't wanna get with you. So tell my friends I'll be here. Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 here. Oh, I ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh, here. Oh, here. Excuse me if I seem unimpressed with this, an antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with this, and I know you mean only the best, and your intentions are to bother me, but honestly I'd rather be somewhere with my people. We can kick it and just listen to the music with a message like we usually do, and we'll discuss our big dreams, how we plan to take over the planet now. So pardon my manners, I hope you understand. I'll be here, not there in the kitchen with a girl who's always gossiping about her friends. I'll be over here, right next to the boy who's always drunk, 'cause he can't take what's in his cup. Oh, God, why am I here? Why am I here? Oh, I ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh, here. Oh, here. I was sitting contemplating next to the refrigerator, song I'm talking about, the hater, she ain't got none now. Did it ever come to this? I should have never gone to this. So all I am here, I'm in a time when I'm dying. I'm standoffish, don't want what you're offering, and I'm done talking. Awfully said that it had to be this way. So tell my people when they're ready, then I'm ready, and I'm standing on the stand with my microphone. I'll be here. Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 here. I ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh, here. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final remarks, final questions. Anybody out
countdown.
there? No.
Yes.
All right, so this was a lot of fun.
This was
And I
fun.
hope you guys who are still with us thoroughly enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yes.
So yeah, last things, melodies in my head. You can purchase that. You could stream it. You could absolutely listen to it. If you're listening now, you have the capability of listening to our album. Those numbers are really important to us. So listen to our album, and not just for numbers, but just genuinely enjoy it. We yeah, I think it's pretty dope. So does our manager think so. That's pretty cool. He likes us. But yeah, just listen to us and really just hear our hearts. It really is melodies in our heads. It really is what's inside. And so enjoy the album. Also, you can follow us on social media, Sammy J Music, on Facebook, on Instagram.
Sammy
That's the
J
spelling there. It's a cool
Music.
logo. And Instagram, Facebook, YouTube that you're on right now, Twitter. Yeah, you could definitely follow us in all those places. What else we got?
Subscribe, share. When you join our social media, we'll keep you updated, especially with Melodies in My Head, future live stream shows and future shows, as well as little sneak peeks. And we always like to kind of give little snippets of what we're doing in the studio with the second album. So we're very excited, and we can't wait to share that part of our lives with you guys as well. And also, too, shout out to Rob, Jamal, Tanisha, everyone with J&R Entertainment. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Also, too, shout out to Donnie, Hop Shop,
Donnie.
The Table, which is tomorrow, premiering
So-
tomorrow from 7 to 10 for our open mic. And Julia will be doing sound as well.
Come visit us.
Yes.
Shout out to Troy at 3HP. Thank
Yes.
you for all you do on social media. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys find things to be grateful for. And in all sincerity, God bless you guys. And have a great night. See you soon.
Love you,
Ayo.
Classy Misfits. Stay tuned.
Is it done?
Oh,
We're still on. That's
we're
fine.
still on and we love you. I'll stop. If we're still on, say we see you too. That's
Listen,
kind of creepy, but that's okay.
Classy Misfits.
Classy Misfits. Start the movement. Hashtag Classy Misfits movement at Sammy J Music. I will stop. I'm being that band member. That's annoying.
Hey, let's shut this thing off.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Oh. We reveal ourselves.
Yeah.
Start taking out the hair. I'm alive.
Good.
I'm alive.
Let's go provide some level of comedy.
We here. If you see us, hi, we love you. Have a great Thanksgiving, yeah. Eat some turkey and enjoy our friends and family. If we're still live, we really mean it to the bottom of our heart. We love you guys. We miss you guys.